Hello, Teacher Barbara here. Today's video is about props. I'm always asked what props I use the most. What props do I really need for this job? And when I talk about props, I'm talking about stuff that I use in the classroom to engage the children. I'm not talking about headphones or computers. I'm talking about actual props that we use to convey our message to the student. So, I have a list of top 10 props that I use in the classroom. Plus, I have a bonus one that I'm going to show you at the end. All right, so my first one is the whiteboard. It's universal. You can write with it. You can draw with it. You can use it for rewards. You can use it for so many things. You can even use it to just jot down notes during class. I have so many whiteboards. I go whiteboard crazy. I have the handle whiteboards, which are awesome because you could put is the. I just used this during my last class because the kid was having trouble saying the. He knew the word is very well, so I used is as a positive, yes, I got it, and the to teach him the word the. So is the. It was awesome. He figured it out. I use the traditional whiteboards. This is one I use for permanent notes for a couple of my kids, but you can use these. I also have magnetic whiteboards, which are awesome if you're wanting to blend words, because then you can just move the letters around. So I do like my whiteboards. They are pretty important, and I always have extra because it's no doubt I'm in class and I'm doing something and I don't want to take the time to erase it and waste time erasing when I could just grab another whiteboard. So I have extra. Now, this next prop may not apply if you have older kids, but for the younger kids like level 1, level 2, the voice of VIPKID classes, you want a microphone. My microphone has a sticker of Dino on it. I like to hold it just like this so they see Dino while we're using it. It's fun to sing. You know, it's fun to get them to interact that way. Sometimes music is the best form of getting them to get excited about a class, which is why I really like the level 1s because they have the intro song, they have the goodbye song, and they have a unit song. So on 3 different occasions, I'm being able to pull out my microphone. Now, if you don't have a microphone, that's fine. Use anything you want. Got a puppet? Hello. Got a pencil, a hairbrush, a bubble wand? It doesn't really matter. Just find something to pretend like you're. Just use your hand. Either way, it works. All right. My next one. Speaking of a puppet is always a good one to have. Now, I like this puppet in particular because it has a movable mouth. Puppets are good to teach conversational skills, especially to our younger students. When we ask them, what is your name? And we've all had it. They say, what is your name? We pull out our puppet friend. I'm like, hi, Green. Hi. I'm like, what is your name? My name is Green. And then I turn around. What is your name? And sometimes, not always, but sometimes they'll be like, my name is Betty. So puppets are nice for conversational skills. So that's my number 3 item. Number 4. And it took me a couple of months before I realized how important this next prop is. But once I realized it, I went out and bought them. And I've been happy since I had them. Because I kept saying to myself, man, I really wish I had this. And so I finally just went out and bought it. Cars. Yes, cars. Not only does lesson level 2 have a whole thing about cars and Jeeps and trucks, but they are good for colors, white and green, yellow, blue. They are also good to talk about fast and slow. Fast. Oh. So I use the props or the cars quite often in class for many things, but mostly for the fast and slow and the colors. And then my little boys, they tend to have cars with them. So when I pull out my cars, and I have a variety of colors because it came in a multi-pack, and it works out cool because they bring out a blue car, and I'm like, I have a blue car. And they bring out a yellow car, and I'm like, I have a yellow car. And they enjoy it. All right. My next one is letters. Now, you can go about this two ways. You could do the traditional alphabet cards, A, B, C, D. These are nice when I'm just teaching the alphabet and we're just doing the entire alphabet, basically a time filler. I'm like A, B, and I do one at a time. So I do like the alphabet cards for that. But most of the time, I use my magnetic alphabet letters because I have the big letters, I have the small letters. As I showed you before, I can put them on my magnetic whiteboard. So I like to use these. Sometimes when I'm teaching different letters like Q and R, I'll do big Q, small q, big Q, small q. And then I'll trip them up and be like, big Q. And then they'll be so into it, they'll be like, small q. And I'll put up an R. And it's funny when they catch themselves that they did the wrong letter. So my magnetic letters, that's what I use. They sit on a actual magnetic pan. I will actually show you that how I have them stored to make it easy to get to. I bought this cookie sheet for $1 at the Dollar Tree. And I put all my letters on there. And they just sit right next to me on my table. All right. The next one, animals. Animals are great. Animals are universal. Kids love animals. I got these animal cards from Target. What I like is that there are a variety of animals front and back. The problem is I tend to have trouble finding the exact animal that I want to find when I want to find it, unless I prep ahead of time. I try to keep the ones that I use most often up front, so that's where they are at. I also like physical animals, so my elephant, my giraffe, and then I have a whole bunch of small other animals, but I like these big ones. Not only can you use them for animals, you can use them for colors. You can use them for spots. You can use them for tall, short. And so I do enjoy having the animals, and especially if you get the ones that the kids are really familiar with, like elephants, giraffes, monkeys, dogs, cats. Most of these kids already know these animals before they come into our lessons. All right. The next prop I have is something I came up with a few months ago that I really enjoy, and I use it a lot in level 3 because there's a whole unit about chickens and laying eggs, and so I like to have my egg. It's just an old Easter egg. Something I also use this for like eating. Oh, do you like to eat eggs? Yes, I like to eat eggs. We also talk about hatching. So you can hatch the egg. What's great is since it's an Easter egg, you can put something inside of it, like a chicken. Now for me, I did something a little bit better, I think. I hatch a dino. And my kids get tickled pink over dino being hatched. So I will use this. Do you like to eat eggs? Yes, I like to eat eggs. And then I show them my dino egg. No, they don't want to eat dino. Or you get some that say, eat dino. Anyways, I do like my egg. All right. Number 9. Ooh, I'll get the right number eventually. Number 9. Meg and Mike. Meg and Mike is used level 1, level 2, and you find them throughout other levels. They are the two main characters, other than Dino, for VIPKID. And you can either print out a Meg and Mike doll, which are fine. I have the actual Meg and Mike dolls. You can find them on eBay, sometimes on Etsy. I love them. The kids love them. They love that they're not paper. I did use a paper Meg and Mike for about 5 months, but these are friends. You could use them for Meg and Mike. Hello, my name is Mike. Hello, my name is Meg. This is Meg. You get my point. This is Meg. This is Mike. His, her, we, they, I, you. You can use it for many things. My last prop, number 10. Number 10, of course, is Dino. Dino is my buddy. I love Dino. I have big Dino. I have small dinos. I have puppet dino. I have dog dino. I have regular dino. I am dino crazy. So, just dino. And they're familiar with it. Most of them have dinos at home or some sort of dino toy. The dino electronic box, the dino keychains, dino pillows, dino shirts. So, if you don't have a dino, save up your Hutong points and get a dino. Or you can go to the VIPKID store, which is VIPKidstore.com, and you can buy a dino. You can also print out a dino, and I did have a printed dino for a long time until I got my regular dino, and it is a little sad when they pull out their nice little stuffy dino and you pull out your little paper dino, but it's okay. A dino is a dino. It doesn't really matter, and they connect with it. Now, I did say I would have a bonus prop, and I did say headphones, computer, not really what I'm talking about, but I am talking about something electronic. I am talking about Manicam. I use Manicam in almost every single class. I use it sometimes before class. I use it after class. I have a display screen that I use that shows Teacher Barbara, I am happy to see you. It reminds them to leave 5 Apple feedback. It also has my WeChat code. I put that up before class starts, and I put it up when I end the class. This way the parent sees it, and a lot of them read it, and they'll leave me feedback, and they'll connect with me on WeChat, which is great because then I can talk to them about their kids' interest. I also use it for props that I don't have. Like, I needed a playground one day because we were talking about this is a playground. Well, I obviously don't have a playground that I can just show them, so I will get a prop that is a playground, a swing, and be able to show it on the screen. Another thing that I like to use it for, which is pretty awesome, are face masks. So I can be cat teacher. I can put on some sunglasses. I can have a beard. The favorite among my kids is when I'm a superhero. I have also learned how to flip it around, and I'm able to put the mask on the kids. So I can make the kids Spider-Man, the Hulk, Hello Kitty, whatever it is that I think they will find funny. And it gets the kids laughing, it gets the kids interacting, and it's just fun. So if you don't have Manicam, you may want to check it out. If you have any questions about it, feel free to hit me up, and I'll be happy to answer them. Well, I hope that my props help you try to figure out what you can use in your class. Every teacher is going to be different because what I use may not be what's effective for you. But that's just my general overview of what I think works. And like I said, if you have any other questions, hit me up and I'll be happy to answer them. Goodbye.